collectible. Famous, oh so famous, number one, desirable. I do what I want, when I want, and how I want it. Leave you with the one in the air, that's how I roll. I got tons of soul, I'm a true collectible. Famous, oh so famous, number one, desirable. I do what I want, when I want, and how I want it. Leave you with the one in the air, that's how I roll. I got change to throw, I don't care about no gold. Better, so much better, flipping incredible. Always on the show, so they know that I still got it, and I never feel sorry, yeah, top of the world. Top of the world. Yeah, top of the world. Top of the world. Yeah, top of the world. Top of the world. Yeah, top of the world. Top of the world. Yeah, top of the world. When I hear him come like my fuse and then ba-bum. Later, see you later, I'm about to blow this up. You can sing my song if you want, I know you want it. It's always kinda funny, yeah, cause you know I'm a superstar on the sky to lead you on. Haters gonna hate
bit since I decided to do a live stream. But I'm doing it today because I'm bored. Gonna make sure that all of my settings are good. We've been having some issues. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, looks like everything is good. So, really, all I'm going to be doing today is, I'm going to be putting a second coat on this. So, these have already had some varnish put on it. They have completely dried. I gave them a couple of days just in case. Just to make sure that they were completely dry, because the last thing I need is to not have the first coat of the varnish not 100% dry, because what could happen is when I put another coat of varnish on top of that, the bottom layer, if it's not dry, won't dry at all, and then you get a whole mess. I'm gonna throw on some gloves. Where did my... Okay. So I got my gloves here. And normally I would use a respirator for this stuff because it's kind of nasty. But my exhaust actually does a really good job. And so I'm sorry that if you can't hear me too well when I turn the exhaust on. As well of a job as it does, it is extremely loud. Where did I put my little droppers? Hi, Jaden. I am just getting set up here. Get the cover off. I just got a new airbrush, so I'm still kind of getting used to it. Ugh, that stinks. How did I get... Should be... And sorry it took me so long to get on. I had to switch over to my MacBook Pro because my Mac Mini was lagging so bad that you couldn't even really... Like, you could actually see it in the video itself. Okay, so... Sorry if this thing is loud, it's obnoxious. Let me know, is the thing too loud? I'm having a little bit of fun. Because I know this thing the stupid freaking hood thing. I wish that I had a place to be able to hook up a full, like, spray booth, because having the actual, like, thing in the room, it is so loud. So I'm putting is this a third coat? I think I said first in the beginning, but this is actually the third. Oh, shoot. So yeah, normally I would wear a respirator, but this thing works so well that I actually don't even smell it. And then if I wear a respirator, I sound like Darth Vader. So yeah, so I have been working on this stupid thing for about a month, I think. 2 months? A month, yeah. I started this a month ago. So hard to see what I'm doing. I got a camera, like, right in front of me. Let me do this. Oh, and Jaden, put a link to your channel in chat. Oh, you can't even hear the sound of the fan? And so what I'm looking for is a really good shine, because I want the outside of this Pokeball to be like really shiny. So I have the interior ones. And so these ones I'm not too concerned about getting really shiny, but I did do a wick coat on them, so I think I'm gonna do one more while I'm thinking about it. Yep, I ran out of juice. I'm seriously surprised that you can't hear the exhaust fan, because this thing is loud. So I'm looking for the same kind of gloss that I On the outside of this one more, because you actually see a band of it when I put the two pieces together, the top pieces. Oh, and why I have these guys covered up is I don't want anything to stick to them. So that's why the white ones are all covered, because I want to keep them as clean and pristine as possible. And I gotta tell you, like, this stuff that I use, it is an airbrush lacquer, and this stuff is friggin' awesome. It gives such a really high sheen to it, which is what I wanted. Those. Just gonna put these to the side. Well, that's pretty cool that you can't really hear it, because, like, for me, it sounds like a jet engine. What these little things are is... So this is an extra one that I printed. I didn't wind up using because it had too many holes in it and I didn't feel like filling all of the holes. So what these do is they actually slot into this little thing here. And I'm actually gonna put little... I'm gonna put little LEDs in them. Oh great, now I can't get it out. But yeah, I'm gonna put little LEDs in them, and the whole interior of this is gonna be lit up. And then there's also a button that goes in the front here, and the button also lights up, so it's really cool. And so what I'm gonna do is I want to make these guys fairly shiny as well. And that's just to kind of like give... I'm gonna have to spray that one. And what I'm trying to do is give this stuff like a high sheen as well, because I want these to be just as shiny as the other things, because I want the light to be able to reflect off of it. So yeah, and I'll just kind of put them on these, spray, you know, most of this here, and then when it dries, I'll flip them over and get over on this corner. Throwing things. One of these days I'll have to show Do you like a studio tour? Because you would be surprised at how cramped I am. I got all this stuff like surrounding me. I do not have juice. Yeah, like I said, I am still shocked that you can't hear the thing as well. But then again, I'm not surprised because my microphone is, for the most part, pretty good. I doubt your hearing is bad. Sorry, I saw that and just didn't say anything. So yeah, you finally get to see what I do. Yeah, and so that's kind of like, I want these to have a good shine. I don't want them to be kind of dull, because when I put the small little LEDs in, like I said earlier, I want the light to be able to like reflect off of them, because I think it would look really nice. This time I'm moving along a little bit faster. Maybe I'll get to, because I want to do a test assembly of the electronics. So it'd be really cool if I could get to that today. Oh, so just a heads up, what I see is, I think, 30 seconds delayed from what you see. Or I should say 30 seconds faster. Moving right along. I'm not going to spend too much time on these guys because, like I said, they're interior, so you're unless it's open, you're not really going to see it. One would hope it would look good. This project is taking a lot longer than I originally anticipated it taking. And it's mainly because stupid things are... It's more detailed than I thought it was. That's alright. I'll definitely see you later. That is enough of this. So I'm gonna clean off the airbrush and then I can move on to the next thing, which is I'm gonna try to assemble some... Oh! Well, hello! I was not expecting that. When it comes to airbrushes, like, you really want to clean them, and you want to clean them good, because the last thing you want is to have these things gum up, especially with lacquer in it, because it's not a fun thing to clean out. But I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time cleaning this out because I want to get to the electronics. Okay, that's good. Oof. Loud. I am gonna move this thing out of the way. So I'm gonna move this thing out of the way so everybody can what I'm doing a little bit better. Should I do this? I'm gonna... Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. Ow. Alright, so get this thing out of the way. So this just goes to show you the tight quarters that I have to deal with. Hopefully one day I'll get a bigger studio. One day. Okay. So I can take that out. This out. Let's move you guys. Yeah. Whoops. I hope that's good. That's what I can get. I'll mess with it for a second more. Try to see if I can get you guys at a better angle. So I just gotta remember that the thing is over there. Okay, so let me know if you can see okay. I'm just switching over to my electronics as I need to solder some stuff together. Don't mind the mess. It's very hard to move around sometimes in this place. But in the end I got there. So yeah, so this is where things are gonna get interesting. I have never done this before, so this is as new to me as it's probably gonna be to a lot of people. But we'll get there. We'll get there in the end. Or I'll have a burnt hand, one of the two. My guess is the burnt hand. Hi, Nicole. I'm about to solder. It's getting there. So while I'm waiting for the solder iron to heat up, I will show you the little micro LEDs that I'm putting in this. So hope you guys can see it. That little thing, focus, that little thing is an LED. And it is gonna be going. I'll take one of the broken ones. So this is a broken one, so it's not the full length, but I'm gonna be putting one in the center of each thing, and there's 8 of these in total on the inside, so they're gonna go right there. And that's why I wanted the little mirror looking thingies to be to have like a nice shine to them, because I want the light to be able to reflect. But I have never soldered anything like this before, so be prepared, because I might scream a couple of times. And that's just me getting burned by the soldering iron. Trying to think if I want to do this or if I want to do this one. Oh no, I can't. Right, because the battery goes slots in there. Okay, so I have to use that. So we're gonna see how this goes. Wish me luck. Wish my fingers luck. Because knowing me, I'm gonna probably burn myself at least 6 times. Oh, it's because I'm dumb and have friggin' nails. I'm gonna do a little bit of this wire to start with. A little bit of this. About equal length. And so I'm not really measuring the wiring yet, because I'm not putting this in today. It's more, I'm just trying to get a feel of how I'm going to assemble these. So because this is really like, this is the part that I have been waiting to do for quite a while. So there we go. Actually, no, I want that to be a little longer. Thank you, Nicole. It's this has been a journey. Nicole has watched this whole thing start to hopefully to finish. I think the last time I think I spilled something all over me. I can't remember what it was. Nicole might remember. Oops. Damn it. I gotta recut them. This is what happens when you get a new toy and you haven't used it yet. Oh, trying to think of how open I want it. Try there, see how. There we go. You hear some weird noise in the background? That's just Magoo. He's in a mood today. Okay. So we are moving right along, trying to kind of get an idea of how I want to hook all of this up. Because this is a new venture for me, so I've messed with electronics in the past. I just haven't done it to this extreme yet. Wrong thing. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, I haven't done it to this extent before. So this is gonna be really, really, really new for me. So bear with me. And that's why I'm doing a test. That way I burn myself on camera for everybody to watch. Hello, Ray. So, look at these little things, okay? Tell me that is not freaking cool. And they're bright. Like, when I first... So what I do is, I wanted to test them when they came in. And so I just took a little battery and I put the positive on the positive, negative on the negative. And I was astonished at how bright these little things are. So astonished. So that's enough jibber jabber. Let's get to the ouchie pot. Okay, let's take a bet. How many times do people think I'm gonna burn my fingers? We'll bet on the life of my fingers. I'm guessing at least 4 times. Four, 5, 10, who knows? Nicole knows me very, very, very well, so she knows that I'm more apt to burn myself probably about 10 times than anything else. Well, I have to touch the iron in order to do this stuff, but touching irons is not my forte. It's me and soldering irons get along as well as sliced bread. And by the way, if you didn't know, I have a semi-gluten allergy, so that's why I kind of use that. So these things are little Chinese knockoff battery thingies. Now I think I am regretting buying them. So we'll give that. So oh my god. The battery is like glued. I can't get it out. Okay, we'll just get another one. Forget I did that. Lick it to check it's on. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I fell for that once. That's not true. I didn't actually fall for something like that. Nicole, shut up. I know what you're gonna say. I'm looking for my flex pen. I thought... Oh, there it is. So the reason for the toothbrush flux can be, it's not bad, but it can be sometimes corrosive if it's kept on the, on the metal for too long. So I tend to use a little bit of isopropyl alcohol to clean it off. Mining crypto. I thought about doing that, but I never really could. I never understood it. So I'm gonna do what is called tinning. And it's where I take a little bit of soda gonna put on there, and then I'm gonna take some of that solder and put it on here, or I throw it, one of the two. And so when you tin, you're putting a little bit of material onto the thing that you're soldering, because you definitely want that. You want a little bit of solder on them. No, it is not. I'm pretty sure this is why Nicole This is what Nicole has been waiting for, is me soldering. As she wants to hear how many times I swear at the soldering iron. The flux smoke is when you put flux on a to wire, the smoke that comes off of it is flux smoke, and so it's not the best thing to breathe in because it can be bad for the lungs. Because it can stick and stab you. Yeah, no, the nails are not getting messed up. Not today. This guy. Side was the positive. Here we go. Nicole, this is your part. This is what you've been waiting for. This is where I could wind up hurting myself. Apologize if I go a little quiet. Okay. What's up? That's something real quick I have to figure out. Side I need to work on. Ow. Oh, I knew that this little bastard was not on. So and look at that, we got power. Yay, we got power. It's not supposed to stay on. So, one with I did it wrong. Why did I have these that it had power? That's the positive. Here's the power. It's the solder to that. Okay, I got it. So, what I need to do is to test my theory. I'm gonna need to take little itty bitty lights. Nicole, your girlfriend's out there whistling. Stormy's mad she's not in the room with me. So the reason that I'm doing this is I'm trying to check, make sure that I have the right stuff going in the right places. Yeah, that's very scientific. You nailed that one. This stupid thing keep falling off. So, this one was the... I don't think you can hear her though, but yeah, she's out there going, woo! Woo woo! Woo woo! So I'm no expert at electronics, and I will never claim to be. So if I look like I'm messing up or I'm doing something wrong, chances are it's just because I don't necessarily know what I'm taking the wires and I'm putting a wire here and putting a wire there and hoping for the best. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hook these because listen, I only did that once. Okay, twice. 3 times, but you know what? Nobody's counting. Oops. Flux. I love sometimes when things start going too easy. And I look and go, okay, listen, I don't trust you. It can't be this easy. And where is the disaster that's about to unfold? Call you? Okay. I will. If you guys couldn't tell, because I know that I do have a few people that watch this that are not friends. So, but if you guys haven't been able to tell, me and Nicole are friends in real life. A little bit of that. Oh. Hi, Jaden. We're just fluxing up some shit. I'm so getting demonetized. Oh wait, you gotta have monetization to begin with. Ow! There's one. We all knew it was bound to happen. On. Work with me here. Cooler. Cooler. There we go. Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm trying to like really concentrate. Oh, I don't burn myself again. This is the band-aid. I'm gonna need something a little stronger than a band-aid. Okay, let's... go where I want you to, not where you... This works. Oh, you son of a... Ugh! I'm only getting burned. It's all good. I would like a cookie. Who's passing cookies? Listen, that party is not... You gotta give me some too. I like cookies. Who likes cookies? Well, I should say, who doesn't like cookies? And you see this tiny itty bitty wire I'm dealing with? Edit me out later. I can't. Sadly, I cannot. Actually, no, I can. I'll just remove text block. Ray, so my brother is Jaden, by the way. So I did this right. That light should come. Oh, dar. Comparison. EG cop. And then Nicole, that is a good one. So the switch is on. I do this. And the trying to get a little itty bitty wire connect up to that. That is becoming a challenge. Gotta do this the old-fashioned way. My big ones won't work on it. Apparently normal these. So we are gonna just do one. Let's. Oh. Let me see. So I think what I need Okay, so I'm almost sure what I need to do here is the positive, which is the red wire, is supposed to be the continuous feed, I believe. So this or does it jump? I think it jumps. So it's either the negative or the positive goes into one of these, one of the actual wires, and it's a continuous feed. This should be. I think this is a parallel circuit. Don't mind me if you don't understand what I'm talking about. It's I'm talking to myself. Do that from time to time. So, one of these I don't want it to be continuously on, so I need it to go through the switch. Welcome back. I think for me, part of the reason that I talk to myself when I'm doing this is it helps me kind of get the steps down in my head. Because it's sometimes, especially when you're working on a bigger project, like I have a project going on in the background that is not gonna, it's not a live stream, so it's gonna be one of the actual episodes for OCP, so it'll be put on OCP when I'm done on the channel. And so what I have going on with that is, like, I've noticed that I underestimate how long these things are gonna take. So I tend to forget that these projects are a lot bigger than I actually intend. Yes, there are. The way that this was designed, so the guy that, so I didn't come up with the 3D print myself. Oh, that's right, Ray. You haven't seen the first two of these. So that's right. So the first two, I put together the Pokeball. I 3D printed it, showed it to everyone, and that's what I've been working on for the past 2 live streams. I spent one whole live stream pretty much sanding the thing because I had to get it down to a certain, I had to get it down to a certain grit because I didn't want it to be, what's the word I'm looking for? I wanted the exterior of it to be really, really, really smooth. And so that took a lot more time than I was actually anticipating it taking. And so yeah, so this is number 3 to that, but the first one I showed the actual project itself. And at the beginning of this one, I finished putting a 3rd coat of varnish on. I just lost one. Yeah, so I put a 3rd coat of varnish, and when I'm kind of done with this, I will bring it back and I'll show you what it looks like. Right now it's covered up because I don't want it, now that I have the varnish on it, I don't want it to get any dust or... I had to make this more complicated. I do this every time, okay? I think that I want to do something. I don't know. But the good news is the Switch works. So that'll go nicely in there. So we're gonna shut this off, put this to the side. I'm done burning my fingers. And I'm gonna have to mess with this a little more. And I will show you, Ray, what the actual project is. So these are the interior pieces. Right, okay, good. These are the interior pieces, and these are the exterior. So this is what I was talking about. You see that really high shine? I needed this to be like pristine, like as pristine as I could get it, because yeah, so I wanted this to really have like a nice sheen to it. So I can't believe how fast that stuff dries. All right, so we're gonna get a sneak peek at what it looks like, kind of set up and together. Oh, tell me, how beautiful is that? Oh, that is gonna look cool. Especially with one of the switches in. So yeah, so I am so proud of myself. You guys have no idea. This thing took me so long to put together and to get situated and get all of the pieces where they're supposed to be, and I wound up having to actually print some of these pieces more than once because either the print failed or one time it ran out of the resin. Oh, I was so mad when that happened. Okay, let's see how it looks. I'm gonna have to do some filing and sanding down of and that, my ladies and gentlemen, is what it's gonna look like when it's 100% put together. Oh, that is so beautiful. That's really, oh, I haven't seen it all together yet. I kind of put it together in stages, but this is the first time that I've done it with with all the paint and the varnish and all of that on. That looks gorgeous. Oh, that is so beautiful. So don't forget, okay, I will put the rules in the description of this video when I re-upload it, so you can have a chance to win this. All you have to do is, I think, subscribe. You have to comment on the video or something like that. I can't remember. I will put the rules in the description of this video later. But yeah, you can win this, and it's not gonna be just some random one that I made. Like, it's gonna be this one. So the one that you guys have been watching me make is the one that's gonna go up for a grab. So if you want it, just enter when I put the description. I actually think that both of the other two videos, I think both of the other two videos have the rules for the giveaway as well. But so I will be shipping it completely free. So, and the winner is going to be at random. So I won't be picking the winner myself. I'm going to have this algorithm do it for me, because I want it to be fair and give everybody a chance. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, how long have we been doing this, Nicole? And we finally get to see it put together. But yeah, I'm gonna have some sanding to do. Still have some touch-ups to do around here. But yeah, no, this is good. This is good. So, I have been streaming for an hour and a half, so I am tired. This is not an easy thing to stream. And what I will do is I will put up a post on the Facebook page for OCP, and we will let you know when I am going live again, because the next live stream is going to be a really, really quick one, and is going to be me putting the whole thing together. Or I might even just do... Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do a pre-recorded video of the assembly of this, as opposed to doing a fourth live stream. So the last video of this will be a pre-recorded one. It's gonna be me putting the electronic components together, getting everything figured out and sorted out, and then putting it all together. And so because I'm going to be going into the electronics, I got to do a little more research to figure out how I get this switch and stuff to work correctly. When I do, I'm going to do a step-by-step instruction in the description of that video, the next video that I put out, on how to do the electronics, the schematic to follow to do the electronics. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you soon, hopefully. I have to come up with a new project to do, but like, subscribe, you know what to do. So I will